Last week I attempted drawback chess at 100 rating points and got away with a very close victory. At no point in the game did I feel comfortable saying I could have won, absolutely very thrilling. So this week, we increase the rating by another 100 points. And see what kind of difficulty I will have to face. Separation anxiety. Your pawns that are adjacent to your king cannot make moves that leave the squares adjacent to him, your king can make moves that leave them behind. That is a very long and unnecessarily complicated way of saying, the pawns next to your king cannot move. Reveal drawback to opponent. c4. So based on the challenge, these 3 pawns cannot move, we are losing center control here, so at least I'll try queenside control. Knight f6. b4. Pause. Hey guys, future Simp here, and I just want to tell you that my opening wasn't the best approach to this drawback. In case you are getting this drawback in the future, I would suggest just
fianchetto
your bishop, knight f3 and castle kingside. Then you can play normally in the center like there was no drawback at all. Back to the video. e5. Let's offer a pawn trade. He refused. How about a knight for a pawn trade? He refused again. But unfortunately, he has actually trapped his own knight. a3. Wait. Is this checkmate? Wait. It is checkmate. Holy fork, I have just blundered a literally smothered checkmate in one. Ha! Never mind. You know what they say? Your blunder doesn't matter if your opponent cannot see it. A takes b4. I mean, there is also a chance he did see it but his drawback somehow prevented that move. But I just can't imagine what kind of drawback preventing an absolutely normal knight move, because even though you may say that was a check, I'm sure they don't have anything that prevent checks. Since we have to capture kings to win, checks are merely just a definition on this website. D takes c4. I'll take this pawn then. Knight g4. Bishop back. Wait, is he gonna realize his mistake before and try to make use of my drawback now? He did. Queen a4. Bishop f5. I'll give a check. c6. Okay, that is a suspicious move. Normal people would have just pulled their bishop back. But still, not enough information. Knight a3. Knight takes f1. He wants queen d2, and I'm actually fine with that. Queen takes d2. Knight takes c4. Since he spent too many moves on the knights and unfortunately both of them are dead, his piece's developments are now significantly falling behind while it was supposed to be better due to my center drawback. So even though he has a very strong queen in the center, there is actually nothing a lone woman can really do. He retreats. Rook d1. Queen e7. That blunders a queen for 2 pieces. Knight d6 check. King d7. That blunders a queen. Knight takes f5 discovered check. King d6. Aha. That blunders a king. So in this position, there is an absolutely textbook and easy to see checkmate in 6. So if you are interested, please feel free to pause the video and find the easy checkmate yourself, while I give you a few seconds to do so. Alright, for those of you who were able to do it, congratulations. And for those of you who couldn't and just pretending like you are here to enjoy the show, it's alright. The move was e4 threatening queen b3 checkmate, so opponent has to sacrifice queen to trade off the rook and then our queen can infiltrate. But of course, as a grandmaster once said, if you find a mate in 6, look for better. And in this position, e4 checkmate in 6, Queen b3 checkmate in 7. Knight g7 checkmate in 8. Way too easy to see. So I actually chose to go for the hardest of them all. Checkmate in 13. My opponent also saw the checkmate in 13 and resigned. Superstitious, you can't move to a square that your opponent has captured on. Very difficult. I have also attempted these kinds of challenges in my videos as well. And the entire idea is just you cannot recapture. So the best game plan was to play aggressively, open up the board, and always make the first capture, head to the endgame as fast as possible. But anyway. Drawback chess speedrun, 300% win rate.